Where would you live if you could live anywhere? A lot of people get to ask themselves that now. Between remote work and early retirement and Zoom and, airplanes, it's like the world is our oyster these days for many, many people. I always thought I knew what the answer to that question was, and the answer was Southern California. Of course, I didn't have an answer for where in Southern California, but I just always knew that's where I wanted to be. And so for 50 years, I held that as my dream of living in Southern California, and I made it come true. I finally got to a point where I was able to move out here, and I've been here for 7 years. But for various reasons, I don't think it's my forever home. There's some pretty harsh realities of Southern California. The number one being how expensive it is as a place to retire. So I've been entertaining the idea of like, okay, well, where else might I live and also love? And it's a pretty big, wide world out there. So the way I've chosen to answer that question for myself is to start what I'm calling my Nomadette life. Nomadette being a play on the word bachelorette, because I'm going to treat this question like the question of who are you going to get into a relationship with? So which city or town am I going to get into a short or long-term relationship with, or maybe even spend the rest of my life with? And you do that by dating. So I'm going to go and date different locations, partly as travel, but more importantly as, evaluating them for, someplace I might want to live, either for the short term or the long term. And I think it just like makes the whole process a little more fun, right? I just want to interject here that when I talk about dating locations, I'm not talking about dating people in the different locations. I'm talking about dating the location itself. So let's say I'm kind of intrigued by Austin, Texas. I'm going to go spend some time there and check it out, and go on a date with it. I'm going to go live there maybe for a week or a month, and see how it makes me feel, and see how much I like it, and see if I want to come back again. So just wanted to clarify that. Okay, so that's what I'm going to do with this channel. I'm going to share that journey and all that entails, because along with the visiting different locations and evaluating them, I'm going to be living this kind of nomadic, semi-nomadic life, which is another reason why I like the word nomadette. Nomadette is a made-up word, of course. I'm not the only one who's made it up, but it's not in any dictionary that I could find. Nomad works across all genders. You don't have to have a female version of it, but I like it. And so my semi-nomadic nomadette life will be a balance of still needing to work. I still have to work. I'm not financially independent yet, and also I'm not quite ready to get rid of all my stuff and throw in a backpack and start traveling the world. So I'm going to be addressing how to downsize, significantly downsize, and be able to move around a little bit more. So I'll be charting that part of the journey too, figuring all that out. And also, should I have a home base? Can I have a home base? I have to answer those questions. So it's going to be a really interesting experience, and as well as doing a YouTube channel. That's a new experience also. This is my very first video. So I hope that you will join on the journey, and that I will be able to share with you and you with me your experiences, and we'll learn from each other. And I'll look for you on the road.